Welcome to Who Put MTV On, where we watched How Far Is Tattoo Far, Season 1, Episode 1, and Just Tattoo of Us, Season 1, Episode 5. I'm Chris Lorenz.
I'm Noah Singer.
I'm Brian Houston.
Max. Oh, Max. This is James. But man, I'm really disappointed in you, Max. I thought you were going to have a good name for us.
I got nothing.
Max
sad
with
face.
Eck.
Well, both of these shows should have been like 3-minute YouTube clips.
Yeah.
Like,
Should I sort of go over what these are?
yeah.
I'm going to read the description of the U.S. show because they're basically the same show. Hosted by Nico Tortorella and Nicole Snooki Polizzi, How Far Is Tattoo Far puts relationships to the ultimate test of trust by asking pairs of friends, family members, and couples to design tattoos for each other that won't be revealed until after they've been permanently inked. Yeah, it's basically that skit from Impractical Jokers, but as an entire 22 to 44-minute show.
Yeah, spot on.
This
That's
is
what it is.
This insane that, okay, so the U.S. version of the show is 21 minutes.
Yep.
But the hosts are boring as fuck.
Terrible.
And that was still too long.
And the UK show was 41 minutes, but the hosts were amazing.
Yep.
I had a very different reaction to all of this.
I'm on Team Chris.
I think it's debatable.
I
I,
mean,
don't know
all
that
right.
amazing is the word I'd
All
use,
right.
but we're
They were
getting into the
good.
minutia.
All right. So we watched Season 1, Episode 1 of
U.S.
the U.S. version,
Yeah.
whatever this bullshit's called. And Snooki is the host, along with somebody that we don't know.
Some guy.
Some guy. And Angelina from Jersey Shore comes in with her fiance,
Chris,
Chris.
do you know how they met each other? They know each other from Staten Island.
Chris is professional on Staten Island. He's a garbage man.
Sanitation.
Sanitation.
Yeah, no, he
Staten
did say
Island.
sanitation.
It's so good.
Yeah, he's
It
in
writes
waste
itself.
management.
And this is Angelina's third
Engagement?
engagement, so that comes into play later. And Angelina had an embarrassing moment on Jersey Shore where she kind of pooped herself. And
we'll get into
we'll
it.
get to that,
We'll get to
which comes up later.
I love that. Like these are the important things to know about Angelina.
Well, it's
She's
just
been engaged 3 times, and 1 time she pooped herself on TV.
Well,
it's
no,
important
it
for
was
this
We'll
show.
get to it. We'll
Yeah.
get to it. We'll get to it.
Okay.
And
Keep it rolling.
so then there was 2 friends that came in. One that was a cam girl or aspiring cam girl.
No, she is a cam girl. Yeah.
I'm sure. And I don't know. Her friend was a little.
I don't know what her friend did. It was unclear.
She
Yeah.
just wasn't as promiscuous as she
She's-
was.
I think
is
her
really
words
what
were
it
she's
was.
an in-the-closet freak.
Correct. No,
Yeah,
it's definitely
that seems
or
reasonable.
In the closeted sexual freak.
Right. In
Yeah.
a sexual manner.
And
So
then-
anyways, that's about all those 2.
And then
Yep.
Yeah.
all 4 of those tattoos got revealed. We'll reveal them in the minutia, I think,
Yeah.
and that's like the whole show.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is that all the show is.
Yeah.
There was like they tried to like talk a little bit when they're about the design, but they can't talk about the design because they don't reveal them until later. All right, whatever.
That's the show, though.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
that's
but-
all
yeah.
it is. There's a ramp up. There's a bunch of drama to like build up, and then there's finally at the very end the reveal.
Well, I was just gonna do
and then
the
that's it.
UK before
Right.
you get into the minutia.
Oh yeah,
So
no, I
then-
was just saying like the arc of the show, like that really
Well,
is
yeah,
all it is.
so in the UK version, they introduce 4 people. The first 2 were have been a couple for 3 months, which is insane to be on this show.
Oh yeah.
Just insanity.
Tattooing somebody, oh my god.
And then there were these friend rivals. These black gentlemen
friends.
came
Conrad
on.
and
Adam.
Yeah, and they compete over women. Apparently, is their big thing.
Yeah, one
no,
dude's a
they-
model.
They were just friends.
Yeah, they're buds.
Yeah.
They said friend rival.
It's like competitive friendship. I don't know. Who knows?
Definitely. And then they reveal all those tattoos.
Yep. And that's it.
That's the show.
We can
Yeah.
get into more minutia about every one of these, but
Oh, we
I just
got
wanted
it.
to
Let's
let's go over the 4 people,
Sure.
the group of people.
Yeah.
Essentially.
We don't want to do this thing where we just like dangle the idea of what could the tattoo be for each of these people. We're gonna get right to it. So let's do it.
All right.
All right, let's
It's
go.
amazing
So,
that they drew
An-
that out for like 20 minutes.
Angelina is. So we gotta do that one first.
Let's do it. Let's do them in order. Let's run.
So,
Sure,
Angelina and Chris.
So Chris gets his tattoo first, and it's a hamster
A dirty little hamster.
pooping.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
Well, it was like,
it's
what would she
shitting in
call it?
period blood.
Shitting period.
No,
Period shit.
Period
Period
shit.
shit. Period shit is the name that they branded the experience when you supposedly shit in period at the same time. This is an output of the Jersey Shore.
Of the most
Wow.
recent season of the Jersey Shore.
MTV really,
Oh yeah.
giving it to you. I can't believe this dude has that tattooed on his thigh.
We have to go with what's the worst tattoo in this whole situation?
We definitely got to rank
So,
up.
like-
this one is very, very crazy to me. Like the only thing it has going for is that it's on the thigh and like it's like on the upper thigh of this dude, and so like I could see like short shorts covering it.
Yeah.
But like it's not. It's not a good tattoo.
I'm trying to put all the tattoos in my mind. The UK ones are harder to remember.
Let's go.
We'll get to 'em, but
let's
so
go
that-
across all of them
one-
first, and then we can like
Yeah.
think about what is the worst.
Okay, and
That
then
what's
was a
the
well
best?
drawn hamster. Like
yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a really well done tattoo.
I can't. The period shit looked insane.
Yeah.
It's just I mean the concept's pretty vile. The hamster though it's kind of interesting. Like I thought it would have been more a realistic looking hamster. It's a very
definitely
cartoony,
cartoony.
like Japanese Kiro Kuropi type looking hamster.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
So what did he put on her?
So Angelina got this tattoo of like an engagement ring with third times a charm underneath of it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Which
That-
I guess the twist on this one is that she hasn't told like her parents and stuff.
His parents.
Or his parents that she's been engaged twice, so she's like mostly
three
worried.
times. 3 times.
Well, this is the third one now, but like nobody else knows this, I guess, or something. And so like that's kind of the big reveal. In the end, though, like I don't know that this one was that bad.
No,
It's not.
But
it was
she-
kind of a
she
ring with like
said-
third time.
She said that was a big deal, but previously in the show, she was talking about how she was engaged 2 other times. So there's a little bit of dissonance with mentioning it on public television.
yeah, like it's gonna be on TV.
Right? Like, what are you doing?
And I think her interesting reaction to this one was, well, shit, now I can't wear a bikini.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only time you'll ever see this tattoo.
Yeah, but
Like
it's also,
even like
yeah.
short shorts will cover this. Like it's not even. It's just a
Yeah,
little
it's
below
again
her
on the
ass.
upper thigh or whatever. Is it thigh or on the back
It
side?
was thigh. No, front
It's
thigh.
front. Okay, thigh.
Or,
I
but
don't
what's
know.
a little weird though is why is she surprised at the reveal she can't wear a bikini anymore? Like,
Also,
you
no,
can
how is that
feel
the
where
reaction?
tattoo is.
The producers are just saying like, "Hey, go bitch about this. Go for it."
Totally.
All right.
They're
But, like,
they're
once you're
definitely
gonna
also
get a
gonna play it
tattoo
up for
and
two.
you want it to be hidden by a bikini. There's not a lot of area to get that tattoo in.
Yeah.
that too.
Like,
Well,
that
then she
seems
can't-
like a
then she can't
ridiculous
wear a-
article of clothing. It's like, oh, I can't be naked.
she
Right.
can't wear a thong. You know.
Right. Like,
right. Yeah.
I feel like it could be like, oh, I can't wear, shorts now or something. Like that seems more egregious to me than like saying,
Yeah.
I can't wear a bikini. Like obviously you
I
got a
mean,
tattoo.
she has to
That's
have
true.
some sort of say in where this thing goes.
They must. There must be something
Yeah.
on that.
I
I don't
definitely
know.
didn't make it seem like
It
it.
didn't seem obvious.
I mean, because if we get to the next one, just going over
Guys,
the tattoos.
we gotta keep it moving.
Yeah. So the next one's the 2 friends, the 2 girls. One of them is a cam girl. The other one is just
Not a cam girl.
Not a cam girl. So both of them want them to become more like the other. So the cam girl's friend wants the cam girl to be more restrictive.
Restrains.
Thank you, restrained. The non-cam girl, her friend wants her to be more sexually open.
Sure.
So they both recommend tattoos for each other that reflect that desire.
And they're basically opposites.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they're definitely opposites.
cam girl ends up with a lock and chain chastity belt across her stomach.
Yeah, the lower.
It's
the
not a
lower
good
stomach.
look. It's fucked up.
Brian, what would you do if you saw this tattoo on somebody?
I probably think it's a little hilarious because, like, I mean, if I see that tattoo, I already know like what is probably going to happen. So,
What's gonna happen?
I mean, well, I'm not watching it on cam.
What's going to happen, though?
I don't know.
Wait, 'cause-
No, I'm kidding. Anyway,
It is an interesting question though, which is like, do you think it helps or hurts her cam girl situation?
I think it doesn't change anything.
You think it's neutral?
Yeah.
I think
Noah?
it helps.
You think
I
it
feel
helps, Max?
I feel like that industry is probably like pretty like saturated, right?
With tattoos or just with girls?
Actresses, both.
Okay, got it.
I agree with Max, and that's why I said
Cam
that
people.
it's so unique
Right.
in a saturated industry. Like she'll have something to say that's unique.
Who knows?
You know, or again, maybe she actually has a whole niche that we don't know about, but
I mean, she's got a niche now.
It's just ironic. Like, it just doesn't mean anything.
Are we
she has a niche lock and
Chastity.
key.
We're talking about the chastity belt. Like that's an easy tattoo to clear up. You just like turn it into like some sort of like butterfly with like wing, like anything with wings.
Wait.
What?
The chastity belt?
Yeah.
it's big.
Big.
Turn into a
no.
dragon, I guess.
No, you just get a key with like shaped like a dick.
Jesus.
All right.
I mean, for the cam girl thing, I mean, that's definitely a better niche than the chastity. But like, you know, the dick shaped key, the key for the keyhole.
The
Yeah.
dicky. Wow.
All right,
we gotta move on to the
not
friend's
cam
tattoo
girl.
though, because this one.
All right, Chris.
Do we?
What did the
we
other
don't-
girl get?
The other girl
Yes.
got
Non-cam girl.
the tramp stamp.
So a huge
Huge.
one.
It's like really
Colorful.
big.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what the words were.
I like it in the ellipsis.
yeah, right above in the lower.
and it's
tramp
like
stamp
all
region,
the way
it's
across
giant.
her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like size like 40, like 50 font.
In hot pink.
She definitely can't wear a bikini. I don't know what that other girl's
Right.
mentioning about. Like, she can definitely not wear like. That's not
Yeah.
okay to wear a bikini at a public beach.
Like I think she definitely got fucked over the most by this.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's definitely a tattoo you don't want.
Yeah.
She ended up with the most like, wow, this is a bad choice tattoo.
I'm going to throw this out there. So the cam girl is talking about the one who's not a cam girl and says she's a bit of a freak.
Yeah.
She just doesn't like to admit it.
She had it in the butt one time.
Anal's not that freaky in 2018, I feel. Right?
Tell us how you really feel, Max.
That's how I feel.
There you
I
go.
feel like I wouldn't call anyone a freak for doing it.
Right, exactly.
No.
Yeah. It's pretty mainstream.
Like,
Was
you
it-
know,
yeah.
some BDSM, but some other stuff, like, I would consider you more of a freak, but like, I would never like call you out on your, like,
Sure. I
there is a limit, but like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that tattoo, yeah, you got to do something with that too. You can't leave that tattoo.
just cover in tribal pattern or something.
But
It's terrible.
What's up?
before we move on, I'd like to ask, which of these tattoos did you think was going to tattoo far?
Ufar. Man.
You haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, we're,
Yeah,
we're getting there.
we're
a little
getting
prelude. Wow. I don't know. The butt tattoo is really, really bad.
The tramp stamp, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is by far
Like, I think so far that has to
I
be
think
the
the
worst.
tattoos that went too far are definitely. I think the chastity belt went a little too far, and the tramp stamp went a little too far.
yeah.
Yeah, in both, like the chastity belt one though, when you feel getting a tattoo literally across your whole stomach, like you got to be questioning what's coming up.
I mean, she's definitely mentally prepared for that to be terrible. I think.
Yeah, I definitely get her emotions a bit more now because she started to freak out a bit during the tattoo.
And she knows why.
Yeah,
Right?
like-
she knows this thing's huge and like the location.
Right, like nothing good is gonna come out.
Ooh.
Right,
And getting
Yeah.
a tattoo on your stomach can't be all that like definitely painful.
Yeah, like there can be no tattoo following that pattern of just like across your stomach and like a
Yeah.
line that could be good.
Maybe it would be abs.
Yeah, like
Get some 6-pack abs on there.
The 6-pack goes across instead of vertical.
Well, you don't know. You know it's on your stomach, but you
beer
don't really know exactly. You're just like hoping it's abs is really what you this whole process.
It's like that guy in Survivor.
Yeah, you gotta get that deep V.
I don't know which kind of survivor you're talking about.
Anyway, so that was the U.S. show. I don't know if we want to go over the U.S. show now overall.
I think we should do minutia in U.S. It'll start to get confusing if we introduce the new tattoos.
I mean, there's only 4 more.
We're,
We got it.
There's only
we're
four more.
done.
We'll
We're
run
done with
through them.
minutia on the U.S. show. If there's
I think
any
the
other
question-
minutia
yeah.
for the U.S. show, bring it up now.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
I was just gonna say how bad the hosts were. They're just
Ooh, that's fair.
incredibly
Yeah.
boring.
Snooki has some okay lines though.
She did. She had 2 zingers in there.
I'm fine with her. The other guy is like forgettable.
Yeah, Snooki, I think was, she also not doing great, but way better than the other dude.
Yeah.
She was more
Yeah.
memorable, but like she came across as just a big ass. I don't
Well, she
know.
was like talking about Angelina a lot,
Yeah,
and
I don't know. Rubbed
they
me the wrong way.
they have prior relationship.
for sure.
She was definitely. It was definitely different with like people that she didn't know.
Yeah, I think she was better at that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe she's fine in the long run. I don't know.
Yeah,
The
Snooki,
thing is there's not even a lot of time for like it should all be the hosts and all like it should be the show needs to be the hosts interviewing these people about their tattoos and like their life together with these people so you get a good you just actually might care,
Yeah,
but that's just not what this show is. It's very weird.
the show is just all build up. It's all.
But
it is.
that would be part of
Suspense.
the build up. It's just like,
Oh, I agree.
hey,
Like,
intro
they
these
do it.
people,
Yeah.
and then like, oh, that tattoo's terrible for the next like 10 minutes. Like that's literally the whole show.
Yeah, I don't like. Do you think the problem with the show is that like it's just too long? There's
Yeah.
not enough content.
There's
like,
not enough
yeah.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's just not enough content. Yeah, you're right. I think it'd be really interesting if when you're deciding what tattoo to put on someone, it's like you're going over different design options and be like, oh, you can choose through this and this represents that. Like that'd be kind of interesting.
Totally.
But then like you can still hold the suspense. Like you don't know which option they picked.
Sure. Or
Right.
or even like, sort of watching them do the actual business of doing the tattoo. I have no idea how that needle shit works. How's that work? I don't know.
I think you show some failed designs that they had.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But realistically, it should just be like about why these two people are getting tattoos of each other and like kind of their thought process about what tattoo they gave. And like, that would be way more, that would be a way to fill this 20-minute show.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into it, but the 40-minute show, there's no way to fill 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool if they did an American Vandal like dramatization of the stories that had generated the tattoos.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering if there's like a game show element or something that you could do here to make it more interesting or something.
Oh, I
Oh.
was just thinking like you get that drawful game where like okay, couple people get selected to draw stuff, people vote on it, and then more people continue it.
But, oh man,
Oh,
that could be
that's
an
like,
interesting remake.
that's like a new bring back like live voting on
voting.
TD.
Jackbox, please hit me up.
We should
let's
just build
build it.
this. We'll just that's not that hard to build that kind of game.
No, I think the hard problem is trying to find a contestant that's willing to do that. Like,
I don't know. And
there's
MTV
no
scene, that's
no amount of money could get me on that show.
It would be a good theme for a Jackbox
I
game,
think people would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the tattoo,
that's true,
tattoo
yeah.
on people.
tattoo on you.
So
they just take your picture, do the connect.
let's go get to the minutia of the UK version.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
tattoo of us.
Tattoo.
Uh,
I don't understand why they changed the name. You already have a show called Just Tattoo of Us.
Which one came first?
The UK
UK by
Okay, yeah.
a lot.
The US one like
Yeah.
just aired in the last
Oh,
few weeks or
oh.
something.
Yeah. See, we watched. Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of like the US version better.
I mean,
The-
we
the
should definitely
name?
get into it, but should we go over the people's tattoos in this one?
Yeah. So in this one, there's 2 hosts, and actually they are both from Geordie Shore, so they really just stole everything. Geordie Shore being UK Jersey Shore, and
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Charlotte's one of the hosts,
Charlotte's one of the hosts.
and
His name's Bear.
oh, Bea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying.
Bea.
The accents really throw me
Bea.
off.
Fun fact: a very common thing in British accents is when you have a double T, it's just not pronounced at all. So like, battle is battle. So they call tattoos tattoos.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I'm confused. How come you use battle example, not your last name?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, that's like the go-to one on Wikipedia for
Well, the thing I think is like Max would have heard British people say battle more than he would say like heard people say.
Yeah.
Really? I
was
would
a
think
pretty
you
good one,
hear
Chris.
people say your own name a lot more.
But not
than
British
British
people.
I
People
do-
already say last names incorrectly anyways.
That's true.
So like it's not surprising when somebody fucks it up.
Why is Max talking about battles and
'Cause
battleship?
Everyone has heard that word.
Yeah.
Not everyone has heard Max's last name constantly.
But hearing a British person say that word.
Oh my
Anyway,
God, you're getting so specific
All right.
to the Max.
I'm going to throw this to a vote. Noah needs to shut up for like 30 seconds.
Or are we doing
Time
the
out.
ESPN
Time out for
Time
Noah.
out for Noah.
Noah's
All right,
time out.
the
because you don't
majority
like
rules.
the double T.
Majority rules. Unplug them.
We could actually
Yeah, hit the mute.
No, it's fine. Anyway,
So
see Noah, you fucked me up. Okay. Anyway, tattoos.
So let's go over the friend rival black gentleman.
Yeah,
They
Conrad, and Adam.
and Adam, yeah.
yeah.
Conrad's the model.
I
They're
didn't
both
really know what they
models.
really were.
Conrad's some kind of model, male model, and the other dude is
A bartender.
Oh, okay, good call.
Nice.
So the one female host like really loved these two.
She's
gentlemen.
thirsty.
What did what's his face say about Charlotte in this case? Does anyone remember?
No.
She's wetter than an English Channel.
Oh my god.
It was so insane. I can't believe.
She also said, "Oh, I wonder what their penises look like," which is definitely something you wouldn't hear on American TV.
Oh, that was the other thing that I think is interesting to call out in the UK. They're definitely dropping F-bombs and like all
Yeah.
kind of language on the show.
yeah.
So let's go over Adam's received tattoo first. They peel it off, and it's like girly cursive letters with flowers and a big like sort of lipstick smooch, and it just says Conrad. It's so
And, like
good.
really feminine kind of cursive. like
that was
Yeah.
like
Oh.
a really funny.
the pink lips though.
Yeah, it's like funny and not like mean spirited or anything. It was a great way to do this show.
The host definitely thought he was much less attractive after that.
Oh yeah.
Charlotte was like, "It's over now. We ain't hooking up."
No hookups.
And then
None.
who wants to take Conrad?
Oh man.
So
somebody-
Conrad's tattoo is very similar to Impractical Joker's Jaden Smith tattoo. But instead of Jaden Smith, it is the woman host of the show
I can't believe
on the thigh. So both these are on the thigh, by the way.
Yeah.
We didn't really explain where the last one was.
I can't believe it's just Charlotte's face.
What
and
is
her
she-
signature?
And it's gigantic.
Real signature.
Oh,
It is-
And there's a thought bubble. I
What-
love Adam.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Yeah. I like that tattoo.
I mean, at least
Of the tattoos you'd get on this show, that seems like a very reasonable tattoo.
it really worked out for Adam because Charlotte proceeds with, "I'll give you a blue."
All right.
That's what she goes on with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, "We'll do it." They're like, "Oh yeah," and then close up. They're out of there.
Yeah, and then they make some sort of half-hearted thing. So like the hosts go into the interview booth and give a ton of lines.
Oh yeah, they have confessionals in the UK
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
Interesting difference.
Mm-hmm.
I like the confessionals. What do you guys think on those?
Well, I thought the hosts were really funny in the confessionals. They
I
were not
agree.
funny outside the confessionals.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, and it's like literally the difference between the two shows are these confessionals because they just take so long because they're just cracking one-liners all the whole time.
Yeah, you're going through the same amounts of tattoos in 22 versus 44 minutes, and that's why I thought the US one was way better. But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. So then the couple
Yeah.
have been together 3 months. This is insane. Do not do this.
Well, there's that, but there's also the fact that she hooked up with the male host.
Oh yeah.
Like they were a thing.
Yeah.
What? No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That was
Really,
the whole
Noah?
thing. Are you kidding me?
I thought he was just egging the guy on.
Oh, he was, but that's why he was really getting under the dude's skin. What was the host name again?
Bear.
Bear. Fuck,
Bear.
that's why I can't remember. It's like not a real name.
Bear.
Anyways,
Well, it's Bear and Ashley.
Bear and Ashley were hooking up and dating. And
no,
so
no, no.
Chloe.
Ashley's the dude.
Oh, Ashley. Shit.
Yeah,
It's
It was
Ashley's
not
the guy.
Ashley and Chloe.
God damn it. Why does everyone have insane names?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So Bear and Chloe were a thing.
Yeah.
And so like they're coming on this show, and Bear is just digging in, just digging
He's
in.
like, yeah, she's got great breasts. I felt them.
It was
Wow.
that, and then while the dude was getting the tattoo, he's talking shit about how he was banging his girlfriend in the shower. Like, it was not okay. Charlotte was like, "This is, you gotta chill
Well,
out."
no, Ashley like got up from the tattoo thing and like left.
Oh, he was pissed. He's like, if that dude says one more fucking thing, I'm gonna whoop his ass or something. But yeah, it was that was getting a little heated. It was getting a little much.
Seems like Ashley got real heated.
Oh yeah,
He
definitely.
left the show.
Well, I mean, he came back, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he had to take a breather.
Yeah.
And then the girl, I don't really know how to describe her other than like
Chloe?
looks a little bit done up, a little bit. You
Had
know,
some work done.
had some stuff. Yeah,
Had some boost ups.
she's boosting. I don't know what she did or anything, really.
You know nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's whatever.
Anyway, what tattoos did they get?
Oh man, so this one is interesting. So she gets on, I think, the thigh.
Yeah.
Another thigh one, front thigh. This like basically this dude has like kind of hand drawn this concept that like this basically it's like a heart with angel wings, a
And
halo, devil horns, and a devil tail. So it's pretty kind of intricate. I don't know that it necessarily looks bad, but it definitely
It's also like a 3D heart. So
Yeah.
it's not like a
Yeah.
2D heart.
So her first reaction to it is that this 3D heart looks like a butt.
Which,
Yeah, she, like,
kinda,
doesn't know
once
what
you
it
said
is.
that,
Yeah,
I
I
could
was like-
definitely see it.
It's
But this
pretty
guy had, like-
generic.
he had
I
this
thought.
very like story about like how they met and stuff, and he got inspired and blah blah blah.
Like I
It
used to be
sounded
the
like-
devil, and you brought the angel out of me or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
Fuck
mean, like
that
it sounded
shit.
like he put some thought into it, and he was genuinely trying to like give her a nice tattoo, unlike everyone else on the show.
This is
Yeah.
the one genuinely nice tattoo anyone's tried to.
It
these two
looks
episodes.
like garbage.
It's
And it's
definitely
very
not good.
generic.
Yeah, but it's like it's not like something that like they see that and they're like
I don't think he put any thought into it. I thought he was like, "Ooh, that looks cool." What are some things that go into tattoos a lot? Hearts, angels.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're in a new relationship. He doesn't want to like give her a bad tattoo.
Right.
well, he fucked that one up good.
Well,
yeah, but like
Yeah,
that's
she
why
hated it.
That's why it's always going to be something generic.
right.
Sure.
Yeah, she was not a fan.
I wonder if she just wanted like
She really
his
hated
name
it.
on her
Yeah.
butt or something. Like, what would she be okay with?
Well,
what
even
is she
said-
on this show?
That was her thing. She's like, it's gotta like even if it was 99%,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be happy. It's gotta be. Absolutely amazing and perfect. I'm just like, that's an unrealistic expectation for somebody blindly tattooing you.
I mean, they must have had a conversation about before the show what kind of tattoo you'd want.
She definitely like said yeses and nos to things for sure.
She was
Yeah.
like, I wanted this tattoo and it wasn't that tattoo. Is really what happened here.
Probably.
Right.
All right, and so,
So she hates
Ashley,
it.
the guy,
Yeah.
ends up with a tattoo on his thigh, and this is, in my
no,
opinion,
it was his calf.
calf. Right, sorry, I get those
Muscles.
confused. Yeah, no, I just got confused. On his calf. Thank you, James. In my opinion, the best tattoo of all of them we saw. He lucked out. So he got a burger, drink, and fries, pretty big in the style of like 90s pop art.
Yeah.
So like
that's a
a
good
diamond in the background behind the meal. And it just looks fun and kind of comical. Like he takes life pretty easygoing. Like he won in the tattoo war.
He definitely liked it.
And
He was
apparently,
"Ah."
like he lives off fast food. So, like, yeah, it's personalized. It's a good tattoo.
Which
Yeah.
might be the best one of the ones we
Well,
saw.
All right, so we
so,
get into that.
so let's get into that.
Wait, hold on, but just she said he lives off lives off fast food. That guy didn't look terribly unhealthy.
He definitely works out.
Right. He was big.
Fast food's also different elsewhere in the world. Like even McDonald's would be like a little bit healthier.
But it was
I mean,
a
it depends on
cheeseburger,
what
fries.
you order.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like
The
that specific
cheeseburger,
meal. Yeah.
fries, and Coke definitely not the healthiest.
I was just so shocked. Like, this guy looks like he's putting in hours at the gym. And she comes out, yeah, well, you eat fast food on time. I'm like, what?
That's probably all this guy does. Go to
Work
the
out, eat
gym.
fast food.
Yeah.
Gym,
Go to
gym 10, fast food.
fast food.
Yeah.
There's no 10 in the UK. Who knows what it,
How else are you gonna get that bronze? It's still cloudy there. It's just like Seattle.
there's no bronze people in Seattle.
So I'm sure we're gonna go past this. So when we say what's the best tattoo, is it like the tattoo you'd get, or the tattoo like is it in terms of the ones you'd get, or is
one
it just like looking the best on them? Like,
I don't know. I think we have to do it like the best for the show.
Who lucked out the
circumstances.
most?
Yeah, that's fair.
okay.
I think we should also do which one would you get, but like we should do that one
Yeah,
last.
yeah, yeah. we
We'll
can
get
do
to that.
Who lucked out? I mean, if he got that blowy,
No,
I
we just need to go with a ranking. What is your ranking of the tattoos?
I'm not ranking
No,
all
we-
8 tattoos. I'm not
Yeah,
an
we
insane
can't rank
person.
8 tattoos.
Just give me your top one or two.
top
Yeah.
one. The girl's face and the burger.
I'll agree with you. Those are definitely my top two.
I shout out to the engagement ring though. That's funny. I like that.
It's
one.
definitely a good third one, but I'm gonna put Burger
Yeah,
at
yeah,
number
yeah.
one for like
I
most
mean,
thoughtful.
that
like,
we've
good one.
already ranked almost half of them at this point.
I'm not ranking 8 of them. I will leave this podcast.
Is everyone in agreement on the top two? Is there any
I
dispute?
don't- We're just not going to talk about all of them again.
Anger Max coming through tonight. Pop, pop.
Chris?
I don't know. I don't know what to talk about.
Chris, you can rank all of them.
No.
All right. I guess we're at an impasse.
All right, so I'm just gonna continue this. The burgers and fries is by far the coolest one to get, like nicest one. I think the most outrageous though is I like it in the ... in the
Has to
tramp
be.
era.
Oh, yeah.
Like that
Has
is
to be.
just outrageous.
I mean, both of them failed. They failed their friendships. They failed
Yeah.
the show. Like,
That combo has to
Insanity.
be the worst one, right?
Yeah.
Like those two girls, like, what are they doing?
yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way that friendship is
That's not okay.
not okay.
Also,
Mm.
it's not in a healthy place. Like,
Yeah.
they
I don't think it was
No.
ever in a healthy place
Yeah.
to even consider having those tattoos.
what do you think they were thinking on the drive over? I don't really like this friend anymore, but screw it.
I'll be
let's-
on TV.
Yeah, and ink me up.
This
all
will be
Judge
good
Judy is.
advertising for my cam show.
Yeah, maybe that's it. What was that,
He was
Brian?
definitely trying to advertise.
Right.
Like, you could probably definitely search for Cam Show, like, girl with chastity tattoo, and, like, you'll definitely find that girl now. You definitely weren't finding her before.
She's definitely making more money now with that tattoo than before. But immediately after I get that tattoo, I definitely kind of want that either get fixed or get removed. Those are the two options.
Yeah, like, how is tattoo removal these days?
I mean, it's just laser. You got to go in a couple times.
But I mean, like, they can pretty much get rid of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they use a laser or something, and it gets
Laser technology.
I don't know how they do it. There's just some sort of laser.
Okay.
Freaking laser beams.
I mean, I do wonder, like, before you go into show, do you get some kind of, like, tattoo insurance or something? Like,
What is that?
Is
I don't
that
know,
similar
it's
to?
like, hey, if my friend accidentally tattoos something horrific on me, I'm gonna need some get me out of tattoo jail insurance.
In case
I-
someone tattoos me and I can't move.
So is it
Well,
just like
I mean, you get too drunk, you get a tattoo.
right? Oh,
so? Is it like car insurance where like you got to get like the minimum is like covering other people or yourself, and then you got to get the comprehensive like everybody dealing with their tattoo situation?
Well, there's you get the cheap plan only does like the cover up. The expensive plan gets removed.
if you want the laser removal, you're gonna have to pay the premium.
What's the deductible like? Like
I don't know, man. Can't imagine.
the price of the tattoo, obviously. Then the next tattoo is free.
Oh, that's
The next
interesting.
tattoo
Though.
removal is free.
There's like a one up, like the next tattoo is like half off or something.
Whatever. James,
Oh, man.
what tattoo would you actually get?
Of these 8,
Yeah.
oh man. I mean, I don't know. Like this is a really tough one, but like I guess I would go. I don't know. The Charlotte one seems interesting. At least it's a funny story.
That's true. That definitely
Like
is the
of the things that are there, like it's like at least it's like a girl and like it's just some her signature or whatever. Like there's a story there. Like it's not the worst thing if people just saw that. Like I don't think that somebody just looking at like if I'm wearing short shorts or something on the beach, I think somebody sees that like I think most people are just assuming it's a girlfriend or something. So like people aren't gonna like question it as they are the in the butt ... which has got to be the worst one.
I mean,
Thoughts? I don't know.
the other option would be to get the burger and fries thing.
I mean, that's kind of what I consider as the toss-up, but it's I don't know. I'm not really like a
I
burger
definitely
and
like
fries
where your
kinda
head's
guy,
at because I'm not I don't eat fast food, so it would be weird.
but- Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, when I was in 18, all I ate was burger because you got this tattoo, and I didn't get any other tattoos.
But wait, why would you make up that story? If you're gonna make up a story, might as well like.
That seems
Go-
very believable.
Chris,
Also, it's on the calf. Is the location part of the equation, or
Yeah,
like you would
it
just get it
has,
wherever you
no,
want?
no, no. It's got to be where you think
Like for
on the
like.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Calf's way more noticeable in general, circumstances.
You could also get that. What was the dude's name on
Conrad?
Conrad. I was thinking
I
Calvin.
definitely don't want Conrad's name with pink lips on my thigh. I'm okay without that.
I think that's kind of funny though.
Noah, would you do
it
it?
was so funny.
That would probably be my second one to get
Okay. What would you go first?
the burger one. Burger.
Burgers.
You
Yeah.
want Conrad over the face? I feel like-
Definitely. I do not want that face. That is so creepy.
The Charlotte face?
Yeah. Oh man.
That's
I
definitely a thing people do, though.
I know people do it, but I'd much rather have the butterflies and Conrad. Because like that would make me chuckle. Whereas seeing that face, I would just be like, "Oh God, this is."
Brian, what
Not
do you got
good.
for me? What tattoo would you get?
I mean, the burger and the fries is a phone in. Same with like the heart one. Like
The heart one.
You'd get the Conrad with the heart?
no.
Sorry,
No,
the devil heart.
the devil heart thing. Yeah, like,
Oh yeah,
like
I
Max,
forgot about
like-
the devil heart. Definitely, I feel like the easiest thing to get. It's just like
It's kind of.
I don't know, just like well, you use the same explanation he gave.
yeah.
I ate a lot of fast food when I was 18.
So I got the devil heart. So you go devil heart, Brian?
no, the story you got to go with for the fast food is that was my first meal as a baby.
Oh, wow. Which
They
one
got that
wouldn't you
tattoo immediately.
And that's why America's the greatest place to live.
get? Which one are you guys not getting? You skip the
Oh.
second part.
All of them.
All of them.
I mean, just
I-
keep thinking, Max. We're coming to you next.
I think the engagement ring, honestly, because I think that's just bad luck.
Yeah. That's definitely
Whoa,
not great.
whoa, whoa! Slow down. You would rather get that fucking chastity belt than the
Or the
engagement
butt.
ring?
there's
The chastity belt you can always like play off as like ironic or like a bet or something.
Oh,
like the
man.
engagement ring, like you put
I
like
don't
third
think-
time the charm. Like
Oh no.
definitely not.
plus, I've already got the solution. You get the dick one. It's fine.
Oh my god. Right, so you're telling me you're getting the chastity belt with a
kidding.
dick going in and has the dick key going in.
No, I'm kidding.
So you're getting the in the butt.
Oh, okay. Actually, I forgot about that. Well, I mean, that's also a gimme. Like, obviously, you don't want that. Like, I'm
That's why it's a hard choice.
I
That's
thought it was
why.
gonna be
No.
Max's favorite here in a
no,
second,
like
but-
it's an easy
You
choice.
have
Like
to
the obvious answer is the in the butt one.
The choices here you have are so you get to choose the best one that you'd want, and then the other scenario is you get all of them but one.
Oh, that. But see, these are all like phone-ins. Like, you know the answer. Like, we know the top and the bottom. Like, go in the middle.
It'd be a crazy set of tattoos if you got everything but the butt one. Like you got chastity, you got the dude's name.
Okay, in
you
that
got the
case-
girl's face. Like there's a lot going on
In,
there.
in that case, I think you got like, you got to go for both.
What do you mean go for both?
Like, because then
The
at least it's-
chastity belt and the
In the butt.
I don't like it in the front.
It's
only
just a
the
full
back.
wraparound at that point. Jesus. Okay, Max. Which one would you get and which one would you not get?
I wouldn't get any of them.
You got to pick one. If you have to.
I definitely wouldn't get. Chastity belt might be worse than I like it up the butt. Like,
Really?
nobody's seeing the back of my. I mean, I guess nobody's seeing either of them. I really hate both of them
You
pretty
just-
equally.
You would just have to
You're-
wear a shirt. all
Aren't
the
you
time.
going on a trip to Mexico where you're going to be on a
Oh,
beach?
yeah.
And you're telling me you want to go down to Mexico and have a in the butt tattoo on your tramp.
It's Mexico. They can't read it. It's Spanish.
Whew, man.
Good point.
How much would it cost us to get you to get that tattoo?
We're talking millions.
Millions. Whew. Okay.
What if we said we were going to take you on this show, Max? How much would that cost? More or less.
I'm not guaranteed to get something terrible on the show. It's highly likely.
I've
So
not
it would
seen-
be less, but
Max.
still like 500K.
One better though. Who would you take on the show with you?
There's a quick and easy answer here.
Oh, what do you got?
It's you, James. It's
Oh,
always
it's
been
me?
you.
No,
It's
no.
always been you.
That'd be nuts.
So, how feasible do you think a GoFundMe to get that on his back is?
So
'Cause I
for listeners, go to GoFundMe.com/Who Put This On, and please.
Mawick.
So, how much producer influence is there on these tattoos?
Tons.
So, like,
Gotta be.
there's got to be these girls. Oh, if you give this like shitty tattoo, you're just not going to be on air. If you give this crazy tattoo to your friend, oh, we can really deal with this.
Ooh, how many? Like, do you think that they shoot this like in a way where they just take the best
Oh
reaction
yeah,
ones?
This is
No.
This is that like you got the Angelina to pull you in, and then you have the other one to actually show you bad tattoo. This is probably the worst tattoo of the whole season.
Hmm.
Like the Angelina one is whatever. Like that's just you're bringing Angelina in.
So you think the producers are trying to manipulate the tattoo choosers?
The producers definitely said, "Oh, this girl wants this on the tramp stamp. We're gonna make it as big as fucking possible."
In bright pink.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't something so personal like that. I would just think the friends dictate it. Like the producers might be in the room, be like, "Hey, by the way, we can do it bigger if you like."
Well, they send in the concept of what they want the tattoo to be. Then the producers and the tattoo artists come up with the tattoo
Right.
Sure, right.
based on the description.
It didn't seem like there was much critique back to the artist at that point. It's like this is what they're gonna get.
Yeah,
Like you get to preview it.
at
That's
least in
fine.
the U.S. version.
right.
We didn't really. We skipped
skipped
over a
past
bunch of
Thank God.
that in the UK version
Yeah.
because the show was 40 fucking minutes long.
But I do think like the thing I like about the show, like it is like there's a little bit of build up, which is okay. You can skip past some of it; it's great. And then you get the reveal, you get the reaction, a little bit of drama. The UK one I think did better at the confessionals; it just made it more interesting. But like I mean, those are all the good parts of the show, and then everything else is just
Yeah.
drags.
All
on
right,
forever.
James, give me your ranking then.
Rankins.
Yeah,
Are we ranking US and UK or
Yeah.
like combined?
separately.
Separately, okay. US ranking, I think I have to put this in the bottom. It is not super pleasant. Like I don't very much care for the hosts. The build up stuff is way too much. And there's just like no reason to really give a shit about these people that much. And so I'll put it in the bottom. It's not the worstly produced show I've ever seen, so I'll say middle of the bottom. And then on the UK version, I'm a little crossed on this. Like I kind of want to raise it up at least to like bottom of the middle. I think the hosts were actually kind of interesting in this one. I am at least intrigued that in the sneak peek we saw Kyle from the challenge on this show, so I kind of want to watch that episode. But it still has the same problems with all of the build up taking way too long. The show's 40 something minutes, so I can't imagine watching that. So I'll say bottom of the middle, just because it was a little bit better, just from a personalities perspective. There you go.
All right. So I'm going to put both shows in the bottom third. They're just you shorten this down to like 5 minutes on YouTube, and I'm interested. Or you take the UK version, was very fun and interesting because the hosts were cool, but then you shorten that to 20 minutes. Like you got to up the host value for sure, 100%. The hosts in the US version are garbage, just garbage. The UK version is fun. You get them like, if you even brought the UK attitude to the US show too, would be really cool. Just to like have just be different about like people's lives instead of just being so PC about everything. We could elevate the show to a middle third. But for now, I'm good. Bottom third. Moving on. Noah, what you got?
I'm putting this in the middle and closer to the bottom of the middle.
Which show?
So, the UK definitely is a strong middle and closer to the bottom. The US barely gets a rating, totally bottom.
Barely even qualifies for a rating.
Yeah. So, and the reason being, like, just the concept of the show, I find extremely entertaining. Right? That you find people that are so bold to trust someone else to get, like, put a tattoo on them. Like, okay, I'll bite. But agree with what we've just been saying. Like would be a really enjoyable 3 to 4 minute online video, right? Like you could tee it up, you could learn a bit about them, tattoo process, like ship it out. It drags on. That is horrible, and that's why you get the bottom of the U.S. because one, it's not even a new idea, so they don't get credit for that, and the production's terrible. UK is getting up there because the hosts are better, original idea, and that's about it.
So for me, I'm putting both in the middle section, but the bottom of the middle. And here's why. I think that the US one, I can skip around pretty easily. I think I can get to like the meat of it, like, and cut it down to 3 or 4 minutes myself. I
But
wish
you can't put it in the middle third because of that.
no, because like I mean, well, the general concept is enjoyable.
So like you're just
It's-
saying the concept raises it up enough that like
Yeah, the
you'll
concept
throw it
is
in.
enough that like I'd be willing to like try it. Like, and I'm probably gonna watch like next week's episode and see if I can do it. But the UK one was definitely better, but at the same time, they intermix like too much of the stuff to be like, oh, I kind of need to like watch the entire thing in order to get the full gist.
No, you don't.
No, I thought I could have sworn there was like some stuff that like they threw in the middle of that one that was like, oh, we got to roll it back a little.
That definitely happened while we were watching.
Well, there was some like drama, but like when we
Oh.
found out the drama was just like, I mean, you can watch it. It's just not. The only part of the show that I really enjoy is the tattoo reveal.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
They didn't make that any more interesting with the other 19 minutes
Yep.
of 22 minutes.
I guess you could also just skip to the end and like, oh, just get that reveal. Like you don't even need the backstory. Like,
Yeah, I just want to see what crazy tattoos people get. That's
100%.
all I want. That's why it's
Yeah.
in the bottom third. That's because it's not 2 minutes long.
I want a BuzzFeed listicle or Business Insider clip show.
yeah,
Next.
Like if this was a 2 minute show, top third.
Sure.
what if I just write like some program where it's like it just takes like the last 5 minutes and puts it on YouTube?
The max, you're up.
Both of these are going to be in the bottom third for me. I liked US more than UK. I thought
You have to explain this.
US was almost succinct. If I had to watch the full 44 minutes of that UK version, I would have shot my brains out.
Oh man.
That's fair.
No,
that
yeah,
would be
that's why we skipped.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I think the Snooki Angelina interaction was weird, but generally I'm okay with Snooki. I'm going to put this in top of the bottom, and then UK, middle of the bottom. I'm thinking bottom of the bottom. Like, the hosts weren't that good.
So
I
I'm
thought
curious,
the
though, like,
banter with the host was definitely keeps it at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
was it because like it was just too much of the same show? Like by the time we watched the UK one, we watched it after already watching like 22 minutes of this thing.
You're
And
not
it's the same show.
You're not changing my mind, James.
I'm just curious.
You can't. He's made up his mind.
Just like
It's
40,
final.
44 minutes of that, no fucking way.
Oh, I agree. It's way too long.
Like,
Both the shows are way too long.
if the 44-minute one had like double the tattoos, great. No.
So on YouTube, I was trying to find a place to watch the show. We watched it on Daily Motion, but like the YouTube, there's a bunch of clips from the Just Tattoo of Us that are like 4 minutes long.
Huh.
So like I don't know if somebody might have cut them all down to like actually entertaining like 4 minute YouTube videos.
Like, that sounds like a good way to spend 10, 15 minutes.
They're doing
Wait,
the Lord's work.
It's 4 minutes, though.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying you
watch
watched
like
2 or
them.
3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're just getting just the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
the parts that we kind of, I think, all kind of unanimously
I-
kind of liked. Like it's just in a 4 minute video. Probably.
I really just want the compilation of the reveal. That's kind of what you want. And then, like,
you
words.
want a little build up though.
But I think if you put the words over the screen of, like, girlfriend who was in a fight chose X, and you're like, okay, I got the setup.
you gotta talk to these people for like a minute. You can't just, like that doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, the one thing on Minutia we didn't bring up, when they actually reveal the tattoo, they do a big 3, 2, 1 countdown
Oh.
that takes like 10 seconds,
Yeah.
which is just annoying.
And then the US one did 3, 2, 1, and the UK one did 1, 2, 3.
oh, really?
And
thought
the
that
other
was
minor
good.
minutia was
That's
the
funny.
blindfolds
The
Were
blindfolds
black.
were different.
in the U.S. version and multicolored like tie dye.
Why wouldn't you keep the multicolored? Is the
the
real
multicolored
question.
one's way better?
Yeah,
Well, no, the whole thing in the UK set, everything was like paint splattered,
Yeah.
multicolored. Like it went more the
That was cool.
Set design.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I have a news flash
Boop, boop, ba-doo.
from January 6, 2012. Penis tattoo gives guy permanent erection. NBC News.
What? What? What?
What did you Google to get that?
I don't even remember. Probably.
we were talking
Oh
about
wait, yeah, we were talking about like if you get a penis tattoo, is it erect or not when it's happening? What did I
now-
Google? I just searched penis tattoo, which in retrospect, very dangerous.
that image search right at the top, right at the top.
No,
there.
there's just a video at the top, and there's no penis in there.
You turn safe search on, don't you?
No.
It's for his own protection.
Oh, I'm in private browsing mode because I didn't want Google recommending penis tattoos to me for the rest of my life.
You don't want to get those ads from the penis tattoos.
Glow in the dark penis tattoo. I think that'd be pretty slick.
Permanent erection, though? Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
people
you
pay
go
for
on,
that.
if you go on this show and they start giving you a penis tattoo,
Yeah.
can you just walk out at that point?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, at that point, they
What-
literally had your dick in their hands. Like you ain't going anywhere.
No.
They
This
have a burning hot needle.
They got to tell you like where it is before you take off your pants.
Oh, also, just some flavor text. This person tattooed their significant other's initials on there.
Oh man, that's I guess that's short. You know, you don't want anything long.
Yeah.
James, you been watching that challenge lately?
Oh yeah, buddy. Did you catch last night's?
I did. I watched
It was
it.
big time. I mean, we don't have Harrison here to really give us all the
Yeah,
you know, the
Harrison's way
glorious
better
juice,
giving
but
the better
man.
minutia.
I don't know if this season's ever gonna end.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say it now. I think it's just gonna keep going on forever.
how is there still a redemption house?
I
I'm
can't
shocked.
believe it. And there's like 6 people in there.
No. They
Just
ended.
the 4?
It's just two. Just 4.
Just the 4. Because Jose and Devon are off finally.
Yeah.
Man, I
Get
can't
out of
believe the
there.
number of people that are in the redemption house. I can't believe the number of people that are back in the main house. There's
Yeah.
like 8 people in the main
Like
house.
you
again.
you get those 4 people back in the house, and then you just end the redemption house.
You gotta end the redemption
Why
house.
is the redemption house still a thing?
This has been like the 3rd time, right?
and they
at
let
least.
double the teams back in.
It's insane. I can't believe. Yeah, can't believe
It's gonna
the
be
team's
like
back
a
in.
30 episode season.
Yeah. But yeah, some big news on that front. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do spoils, but it was some pretty big people coming back into play.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know that I ever see the show ending. Like who knows? I think it's just gonna go on forever. I think like we're just in it now. It's the longest season of all times. The trilogy. It must finally.
I mean, it
come
was
an
down
end.
to like 5 teams, and you're like, well, I guess this is over.
They gotta have a purge or something, man. We gotta get rid of the house. But anyways, that one's nuts. I'm also getting pretty close to catching up on Floribama Shore. That show's also been really nuts this season.
It's been good.
It's been good. I think like season 2, I mean, part of it has to be that you better know the people. And so I think that it, like other shows, it kind of gets better once you're invested, right? But I think the stories they've been pretty interesting. Pretty bunch of shit has happened.
I feel corny.
Yeah, I don't know. She started off really bad. It got more interesting with the whole baby drama stuff.
No, the baby drama thing was
But I wonder if
too
it was
long.
yeah, and I have to I don't know. Who knows? It seemed like she was generally pretty upset by the whole thing, but like it seems like part of it was just kind of going on for the show, but who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Anything else big right now in fall? I feel like there's a lot of shows.
Better Call Saul ended, and this season was amazing.
Hmm.
It was so good. Like, I could see watching seasons 1 and 2 and just be kind of like, I don't know. But this season was really good. Season 3 really picked it up, and season 4 definitely hammered home at this point. It's really good.
Cool.
Anyone else got any shows they want to plug?
Part 4 of Terrace House Opening New Doors is out.
man,
It's so
really?
good.
Is that a Love Wagon show still going on?
Probably. I don't know.
Man, that
Love-
show I could check that shot. That was
Love-
very interesting.
Love Wagon.
The
Yeah,
Japanese
Ainori Love
but
Wagon.
yeah.
It's a. I think you were out cooking burgers and we were in here watching this weird Japanese
Yeah.
show. There's this one scene in the current season of Terrace House where just like the thirstiest girl I've ever seen is alone in a house with this one guy that she really wants to hook up with. And he's very clearly saying, like, I'm not interested. She keeps being like, hey, why don't we go turn on the fireplace? Hey, can we watch SpongeBob together? It's so fucking wild. And it's like a horror movie.
But there's no tattoos of chastity belts.
No.
Oh man. Anyone else? All right. Well, you can find us on Twitter at Who Put This On. You can find us on Facebook.com/Who Put This On. You can email us questions and suggestions at whoputthison@gmail.com. And Noah wants to say something.
And on GoFundMe.com/Who Put This On to raise money for Max to get a tattoo of our choosing.
There's definitely backslashes in URLs, and that's definitely a real thing that exists. All right.
All right. Please rate us on iTunes. And we'll see you guys next time.